Good morning, hello, and here we are, day 3 of your free Pilates sessions. We're going to start on the floor today, do a little bit of mobility for your shoulder and through your hips, and then carry on with the exercises. So I'd like to lie on your mat, okay, with your feet hip width apart, just set in your position. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, just draw those shoulder blades down the back, okay, and just tighten up through the core, squeeze into that transverse abdominis while keeping a neutral spine position. So you want to keep a little natural curve through your back, should be flat through your tummy, you don't want to be tilting your bottom up or pushing your tailbone down, so nice and level. So we're just going to raise an arm and then circle it back round. Okay, so while you're doing this, you want to feel like the trunk of your body, okay, is staying nice and still. That same space between your ribs and your hips. Okay, so just stretch over and release round. Tucking your chin in slightly, you don't want your chin to be lifted, head, neck and spine in line, constantly contracting through the core and around. So breathe out, nice big stretch and rotate round. And other side. Okay. So we're just now going to bring one knee up. From here, again, keeping your hips still, you're just going to draw little circles round. Keeping that other knee still, focusing on tightening into the tummy to keep the hips nice and still. Round you go. Just pushing the leg around, just circling through. And then circle the other way. So you really want to be tightening up through the pelvic floor into that transverse, that lower deep abdominal muscle to hold your hips in place. Nice and simple move, but really focusing on that core. Circling it round across the body and out. Pop that foot down. Okay, so just come up, making sure the back stays in neutral. We're going out and around. Just taking your time with the moves, across the body and around. Just check your shoulders haven't started to crunch up. And other way, relax your shoulders away from your ears, just relaxing the trunk of the body, but pulling in that core. Circle it round. And drop that foot down. So keeping that position, just going to alternate, we're going to lift the knee just over the hip, and then drop it out again, making sure that the hip isn't moving. So as that knee goes out to the side, keep that hip still, keep them parallel to the ceiling. So nice and steady, just in line. Drop it out as far as you can, keeping the other knee still. And down. Back's in neutral. Take it out just as far as you can without the hips dropping. And again, lift. Up. Out. So all the time, tightening in. Out. As you get stronger, you'll be able to take that knee out a little bit further, keeping the hips still. Down and lift, out and up and lift, and again up and down. Just bring one knee in and the other knee to your chest and just pull it in and out, just release out through the back. Okay, now we're going to go into a double leg stretch. So you bring both the knees to tabletop. Okay, so your knees are in line with the ankles there. You've got a nice right angle, hands either side of the knee. You're just going to breathe out, stretch your arms away, legs away, and again rotate through and come back to center. Okay, so if you do have an issue with your back at all, just keep the legs higher up. Okay, so you want to breathe out, breathe in and around, stretch out, and again, the stronger that you get, you can then take the legs lower. So you just lower them as far as you can, breathe out, breathe in. Remembering again, as you stretch away, pull that core in, come back to neutral, and again, and in. So if it does hurt your back, just take it higher, making sure that you keep your back neutral and tummy in. The higher your legs go, you will push your back down a little bit more. Okay, so again, just release out the back again, take a little break, rock in and out. If you do get a stiff lower back, this is a nice move just to release it out of the bottom. Okay, we're going to come down around onto our knees again now. Okay, so again, have your wrists under your shoulders. You don't want them too far out or too far forward. Just bring them back, set your position. Draw your shoulders away from your ears, head, neck and spine in line. Just give me a little cat to cow stretch. Tuck the bottom under and release, lift the head, and again, pull that tummy in tight. And then again, just come back to neutral. So you should have a nice curve in that back, and you want to keep that curve. If you just draw your shoulder blades towards each other and down the back, that should help keep that in position and just tighten up through the tummy. So we're going to just stretch an arm and leg away. Okay, opposite arm to leg. Head, neck and spine stays in line. You're going to breathe out, just lift it up. Breathe in down. Breathe out, lift. And breathe in down. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in down. Just really stretch the arm, stretch the leg. Keep looking forward over your fingertips, up and down. So breathe out, breathe in. So your weight should be evenly distributed between that wrist and that knee. Now, if you have trouble staying on the knee because you have a knee issue, you can just do this lying on your tummy and just lifting the arm and the opposite leg, lying on the tummy. And one more. Take a little sit back before we do the other side. Stretch the arms away. Take the head between the arms and stretch. Come back up. Change sides. Again, draw the shoulder blades together down the back, head, neck and spine in line, tummy lifted, but keeping that neutral spine. So we're just going to tap the toe to the floor, lengthen through the arm. As you breathe out, lift, breathe in down. Just controlled, stretching it. keep it going. Lift as nice and high, just so you get a nice straight line from your arm through your back to the leg. And down. Breathe out, lift. Breathing down. And one more. And release. Sit back again. Stretch it out. Lengthen through those arms. Push the bottom back. Sometimes more comfortable to have your knees a bit wider. And lift it up. Going to get back onto our backs. Okay. Back in neutral again. Space between your ribs and your hips. Tummy pulled in. Neutral spine. This time have your thighs together and just lift one leg with your hands stretched above your head. From here we're just going to sweep over, curl the head up, change legs, and then come back and stretch it out. So breathe out, draw the ribs to the hips so your back will push to the floor, and then you change and then you release back. So again, as you get stronger, you might be able to lift a bit higher, hold it there in a V sit, and then come back. So just keeping your knees together, coming up, change, and stretch. Remember to breathe out, pull in that core, your back comes down, and then you change. And stretch. And again. Change. And one more. And come back. Lovely. Okay, I always like to start, I like to finish with a little shoulder bridge. Okay, just a little mobility for your back. Again, so just pelvic tilt, roll up through the spine, squeeze into your glute, stretch your arms over, and then roll down. Squeezing that tummy in, taking one vertebra at a time down to the floor, lower back goes down, and then stretch back over. And again, squeeze in, squeeze and roll up. Hips push right up on the shoulders, stretch over and come down. And release. And stretch over. And one more time, just drawing the knees into the chest. This time just give a little circle, massaging your back into the floor, and then circle the other way. And rest. Okay, well done everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the third session. So 2 more sessions to go, and then it's the weekend. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope you're having a chance to do it once or twice or adding them together. Any questions, please post below. Thank you. Bye.